Alright, have and have not fans, you know the drill. I'm not going to dwell on this too much. Hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. Trust and believe there is a lot more content on the way on the channel. Almost at 50,000 subscribers. Once we hit that specific number, which is the halfway point to my long-term goal of 100,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a gift card giveaway on the channel. Rules for the contest will come soon enough, the closer we get to 50,000 subscribers. But anyway, this video might not be too terribly long, but it really has to do with the Benny and Gia, not even a relationship or a fling. Pretty much Gia is a distraction for Candace in order to keep Benny away from the house, in order for Malik to go in there and rough up Hannah enough to convince her of giving the money to Candace. You know, the whereabouts of, how this will go down, or excuse me, the details about how this will go down is up to interpretation. Will Malik actually talk with Hannah? I know he's wearing a mask and everything, but given the fact that he respects Hannah as well as most of the hood, I'm pretty sure she would recognize the voice. Maybe the mask will distort it somehow, but I'm guessing that him just going in there to rough her up isn't going to convince her to give Candace the money, unless she flat out says that, oh, you want me to send that visitor over to your house again? So maybe he'll say give back the money. But in any case, back to Benny and Gia. While watching the episode, I actually did like the vibe Gia was giving off. It wasn't her acting like an overacting airhead. It was like, okay, this is probably how Gia really is, and I actually like her. She actually was attractive to me in this episode because she wasn't over the top, being slapped around, being physically abused by Jim. It was her being, for lack of a better phrase, even though we know it was deception, it almost seemed like she was being herself for once, not trying to be something else. Even though we know it is deception, I really get a vibe that this is how she probably really is, and I liked it. And Benny, being the dumb idiot that he is, not much to say there. He's not acting any differently than most of the time. The only thing I did like is the fact that he was actually asking questions for once, like, you're a nurse, so why you want to come to this small town, and things like that. I was kind of like, oh, he's actually being a little interrogative for once. But we know in the next episode, where they go up to a room for a quote-unquote massage, it's going to lead to something else. And I don't really think it's going to go any further than that, to be honest. I mean, would I? Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to go anywhere further than just a distraction. I am curious to know if Candace is aware Gia is going to have sex with Benny. I don't know yet. I know that she just wanted to use Gia as a distraction. Then I believe it was Candace that called RK to get Benny drunk. Correct me if I'm wrong. I did not go back and rewatch the episode, so I wouldn't know for a fact if Candace said have sex with Benny. It would not surprise me if, the next day or whatever, Gia goes to Candace's room to report on what happened, and then she gets slapped for saying we had sex because Candace probably didn't want to go that far. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But will Gia be someone that Benny pursues? I could see that happening due to the fact that I really feel like it would lead to another Jim and Benny confrontation, which would be funny as hell. So I would not be against that, like Benny being interested in Gia, trying to find her at the hotel again, only for her and Jim to be together, or Benny and Gia are sitting at the bar and then Jim pops up. I would not be against that. And I'm not saying I want a full-on relationship or anything like that, but I will say it would be interesting to see the dynamic of some sort of twisted love triangle. And I use the word loosely, love, in this situation. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Did you like the vibe that Benny and Gia were giving off each other? Do you think that Benny will be interested in her and try to pursue her again, leading to another confrontation with Jim Cryer? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll talk to you all later.